This program is rated GE. Content carried in here is suitable for general family viewing.
Thank you so much. Welcome. I'm Elimu Felix Nakitare from Maridadi Primary School, that is Kitale, Trans Nzoia County. Today I'm going to take you through a music lesson for grade 6. And the strand of today is on rhythm. And under rhythm, the sub-strand is music notes. So we are going to look at music notes for grade 6 and we move on. So let's move together. Today's objectives. By the end of this lesson, what do I want my learners to achieve? So be ready, move together with me. And at the end, I expect that you will be able to know 4 music notes that we use in our music, the 4 music notes. Then I will expect you to be able to draw music notes symbols correctly. You should be able to draw music notes symbols, the music notes that we use. Then we should know how to use the music notes in their correct length and the correct sound. Welcome. So on music notes, as we look at music notes first, I have some short clips here that I would like you to watch with me. We know how notes are used. So let's look at this as I play the first video clip. I play the first one. Okay, that's the first one. Let me play another one. Okay, thank you. The next one.
Yeah. I'm winning. Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope we've heard the 2 songs. The first one, we heard it, and we heard the second song. So we have the beats that are playing in the song. The beats that are used are the ones that we call music notes. Now, what are music notes from the songs? And what is the work of the music notes? So music notes, these are the notes, are the beats that help us know whether the song is supposed to move fast or slow. So music notes are the beats or the speed we use when singing a song. And these beats can be used when we clap our hands or when we walk. It determines our pace. For example, I can just try to demonstrate by use of clapping hands so that we see how these beats are. For example, I can clap. When I clap, that is a beat. I can maybe try to clap faster. I can also clap at a much slower pace. So that clapping now shows us the beats. And those beats are what in music we call the music notes. And different beats show us different music notes that we use in our music. So at this level, we are going to look at 4 music notes. We are going to look at 4 music notes, and let's look at the first one. Let's see the first music note. That one which looks like an O, 0 O or letter O. That one is the first music note. We shall see its name. Then we have the second one that looks like letter D. We shall know the name. Let's move to the next slide. That is the third music note. It looks like letter D and it is shaded inside. Then we have the fourth one, also like letter D. It is shaded inside and it has something cropping from the top. So that is the fourth music note. So we shall look at those 4 music notes. Let's move to the next slide, then we look at something. Yeah, the first one that we have there is similar to the immediate last one that we looked at. It is the fourth one. And the next one, we can see there are 2 notes that are attached. So those 2, let them not confuse you. They are the same as the immediate one on its left. They are joined together. And when they're joined together, that upper part, for the second one, is supposed to move towards the left, as the upper part of the first one moves towards the right. So it joins those 2 notes. So those are the 4 musical notes that we learn in grade 6. So let's move to the next slide. Thank you. So where we are there, as you can see, the first music note that looks like 0 or letter O, it is called a semi-breve. That's the first music note. It is called a semi-breve. Then you have the second one. And remember, as you draw it, this part, don't put that extension that makes it look like D. This is how you are supposed to draw it. Then it goes up, and this second music note is called a minim. So from minim, we have the third music note. It resembles minim, but it is shaded inside. This shaded one is called a crotchet. It is called a crotchet, is the third one. It is called a crotchet. And then we have the last one. The last one also resembles a crotchet, and it has something, an extension on top. This extension is called a flag or a tail. And This last one is called a quiver. So generally these are the 4 music notes: semi-breve, minim, crotchet, and quiver that we are going to learn. And before we move further, this quiver, as I indicated in the slide just above, let's go to just the immediate previous slide where we have a quiver. Move back again one step. Yeah, that one. As you can see, this quiver, they are usually 2. And when they are 2, we have the first quiver, the second quiver. So this tail of the first and the second quiver, the 2 tails are joined. That is how they are now written as our quiver. So these are the 4 music notes that we are going to look at. Let's move to the next slide. Next. Thank you. So these music notes and their values. Let's look at their values because they will help us, each of these music notes. The first one, semi-breve, is also called a whole note because it is taken as whole, one, full. So it is a whole note whose value is 1. Then this second one, minim. The value of the minim is half the value of the semi-breve. So the value of minim is half. And it is also called a half note, half of semi-breve. The value of crotchet is quarter. It is also called a quarter note. And why is it called quarter? It is called a quarter note because the value of crotchet is half the value of minim, and the value of crotchet is quarter the value of the semi-breve. So this crotchet goes into semi-breve 4 times. That is the value. Then have the last one, quiver. It is called an 8th note. Quiver is an 8th note, meaning this quiver, its value is half of the crotchet. This quiver is a quarter the value of the minim, and this same quiver goes into the semi-breve 8 times, and that is why it is called an 8th over note. So that is the value: whole note, half note, quarter note, and an 8th note. Let's move to the next slide. Yeah, thank you. In the next slide, as we move to it, we now want to look at the names of these notes. They have their original names in English, which partly originates from Latin, and they also have their French rhythm notes. So the first one, its official name is semi-breve, but it has its French rhythm name that will also guide us in the next step. So let's look at the French rhythm names. French rhythm names of each of them. The French rhythm name of the first one, semi-breve, is written this way. And it is pronounced as ta, a, a, a. Ta, a, a, a. That is the French rhythm name. For the second one, the minim. The French rhythm name for the minim is ta, a. The French rhythm name for the second one, which is a minim, is ta, a. Then the French rhythm name for crochet is called ta. The French rhythm name for the crochet is called ta. Then the French rhythm name for the quiver, remember, for the quiver, as I said, they are usually accompany each other. They are written in twos. So the French rhythm name for the quiver is tate, written that way. So we have for the semi-breve, ta, a, a, a. Ta, a, a, a. Then for the minim, ta, a. For the crochet, the French rhythm name is ta. Then for the quiver, the French rhythm name is tate. So those are our notes. They are English or Latin original name, and then the French rhythm names. And they're called French rhythm names because they give us the rhythm or the beats or the pace in which a song is sung. That's why they are called French rhythm names. Thank you. Let's move to the next slide. Yeah, after the French rhythm names, thank you. There, after the French rhythm names, we are going now to see what is the importance of these French rhythm names. What is the importance of the French rhythm names? Because I've seen the rhythm names. So we shall start with the first one. The first one, semi-breve, is called, the French rhythm name is ta, a, a, a. That is our first note. Remember, it is a whole note representing one whole. Why is it called ta, a, a, a? It is called ta, a, a, meaning each of these syllables, each of the syllables represent a beat. And when we started, we say a beat is represented by a clap. The way I clapped, that one is a beat. If I clap, those are 2 beats. If I clap, those are 3 beats. So I want to come to the first one, the semi-breve, and demonstrate how this French rhythm gives the beats or the quality of the beats. So for the French rhythm, for the semi-breve, whose French rhythm name is ta, a, 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 the beats are 4. How do we count? Ta, a, a. We say ta, a, a, a. Here's where we are. Ta, a, a, a. The first one. Ta, a, a, a. Those are 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then when you come to the second one, it has 2 beats. Let me give you 2 seconds before I demonstrate the 2 beats in the minim. You can try so that when I present mine, you see, are you right or wrong? Before I present, let me come back to the first one. Then I give you a chance to practice the second one and the third one. Let me repeat this one. Ta, a, a, a. Ta, a, a, a. Now, try and see if you can make beats for the minim. Just for 2 seconds. Thank you. Hope you've tried. Then try for the crotchet. Try for the crotchet, which is a quarter note. Yeah, thank you. So let's start from the first one. We come to the second one, the third one, and then the last one. For the first one, ta, a, a, a. I repeat, ta, a, a, a. Then for the second one, meaning, the French rhythm name is ta, a. The beats, ta, a, ta, a. That is the beat for the second one. Then for the third one, crotchet, the beat is ta. The beat for crotchet is ta. Then for the quiver, the beat is tate. Tate. So let me start from the first one to the last one as we clap each of them at once. The first one, ta, a, a, a. The second one, meaning, ta, a. The third one, crotchet, ta. And the last one, quiver, tate. So we use each of these while singing our songs. So those are the ones that we have. So when I come here for the number of beats, the next slide please. This one has 4 beats. This one has 2 beats. That is the minimum. Then crotchet is equivalent to 1 beat. And then quiver has half a beat. So those are the number of beats that we have. You can move to the previous one. Previous one where we have the number of beats. So semi-brief has 4 beats. Yeah, thank you. Ta, a, a, a. And these 4 beats are equivalent to 4 long sounds. The sounds are 4 long sounds for the quiver beat. Then for the minimum beat, it has 2 long sounds. Ta, a. 2 long sounds. Then crotchet, it has 1 long sound. Ta, ta. Then for the quiver, it has 2 short sounds. And if I can demonstrate, I can say tate, tate. 2 short sounds. Tate. Then ta. For this one is 2 long sounds. Ta, a, ta, a. Then for our semi-brief, it is 4 long sounds. Ta, a, a, a. Ta, a, a, a. So those are our beats for the music notes that we use. Now, up to there, I would like us, because we've said these musical notes are the ones that determine the speed or the pace that we use in our songs. I would like to demonstrate a song. In the next slide, we have 4 songs, and we see which song takes which beat. I want us to see which song, which song uses which beats. So you can see the first one there. We have the pianist with an orange jumper. I think I'm not colorblind. Yeah, so let us see Which beats? So, let me repeat. Then we see, is it semi-breve, minim, crochet, or quiver? Let me repeat the beats. Yeah, that is our first music. Is it semi-breve, minim, crochet, or quiver? Okay, the beats were going at this pace. Ta-ta, 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 ta-ta. This is an African song. And it's from western part of Kenya, where it goes ta-ta, 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 which is tate, 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 tate. So half beats in each of the beats. That song is played using quiver. So if it is using hands, then we shall have. That is how the song goes. Okay, let's go to the second song. Then we see which beat has been used in that song. Let's move to the next song. It is written top 100. The next song that is written something top 100. Yeah, that one, top 100 hymns. Yeah, hope up to there we've listened to the song, we have heard it. I would like to repeat it as I try to hum the beats. The second song. So I will indicate whether it is tate, tate, ta, ta, or ta, a. Let's move together and try to hum the beats together. Ta, 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 Okay, so from there we can see that the first song that we played used quiver beats. Tate, tate, tate. Then this second song has used the crochet beats ta, 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 which is one long sound. And this one was two short sounds. So that is how musical notes or beats are used to show us our song. Let us move back to where we were. We look at the last song, the fourth one. Let's listen to the fourth one. Yeah. If the vibe takes you, at least you can become happy. That is also another song from our Western Kenya people. It is also using the quiver beat, tate, tate, tate. So that is how these musical notes, they help us and guide us in singing our song. Let's look at the last one, which is the third one. Let's listen to those beats of the song number 3. Ta, 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 ta. Yeah, so you can see this one takes crochet. Thank you. It uses the beats of crochet. And is it possible that we can change this crochet to be minim? Yeah, it is possible, because we said crochet is half of minims. So let me replay the same song. We see instead of using ta, 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 we see can the same song with the same beats take ta, ta, Let me play it as we listen to it. That song again. Ta, 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 ta. Thank you. So we can see that all these beats can be used interchangeably. You can use this one, and where possible, if it fits in the minim, you can also use it with the minim beats as well as semi-brief beats. Let's move to the next slide. Next, we are through with the beats and the sounds. No? Nyuma tena. Yeah, where we have the conclusion. The previous slide, please. The next slide. Okay, thank you. So up to there, after the video, we now come to the conclusion of what we've learned today. So we want to go through everything that we've had today. Here for today, what we've had, we started by looking at the note symbol. This is the symbol. These are the symbols of the music notes that we have. So we have the first one, semi-brief, minim, crochet, quiver. After having looked at the symbol and we've drawn them, remember we said you should be able to draw them correctly. Yeah, I think that is we are. After being able to draw them correctly, we looked at their note names. So we have their names. We have the first one is called semi-brief, the second one is called minim, the third one is crochet, and the last one is quiver. That is their names. Make sure you know the names correctly of these notes, musical notes. Then we have the French rhythm for these notes. And the French rhythm for the notes, for the first one, semi-brief, its French rhythm name is ta, a, which indicates the number of beats. It has 4 beats and 4 long sounds. The semi-breve, which is also called ta, a, has 4 beats and 4 long sounds. The minim, which is also called ta, a, it has 2 beats and 2 long sounds. The crotchet, whose French rhythm name is ta. The crotchet, whose French rhythm name is ta, has 1 long sound and it is equivalent to 1 beat. Then the quaver, whose French rhythm name is tate, its value is half a beat and is equivalent to 1 short sound. So they are usually written as 2, and therefore the French rhythm name is tate. And we've also looked at the value. The value of semi-breve is 1. It is also called 1 whole note from its value. The minim is called half note, meaning it is half of semi-breve. The crotchet is quarter note, and the quaver is 1/8 of a note. So generally, this is what we learned today. I hope you can now draw the note symbols very well, the way I've drawn. You can write their note names very well. You can indicate their French rhythm names, and you can also indicate the number of beats as we have them here. So as we come to the conclusion, I would like to leave you with assignment or with an extended activity so that you go and do more before we meet next time. And the assignment that I would like to leave you with, when you draw this note symbol or this music note, you are supposed to label each part. Like now, we have this. It is not a 0, it is not an O. It has its name. We have this one. It has its name. We have this one, which is equivalent to this, but shaded. Then we have the quaver, which has an extension here. So that is assignment that I would like you to go and do. Make sure you know the name of each part, this upper part, and this extension. What is the name of those parts? So for the assignment, draw correctly and label 3 parts of a music note. Thank you very much for attending the lesson. Let us meet next time, and when we meet, we shall start by looking at parts of that music note, and then we shall look probably at what is called the dotted minim, and music rests. In music, apart from notes, we have what is called a rest. So that marks the end of my lesson. Thank you very much for being active in my class. Have a nice day.